guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today the new stuff pack came out. I think it's called, I have to look because I'm not sure, Vintage Glamour stuff pack. So I did pre-build this house this afternoon before the pack came out here in Belgium, and I have to say I didn't really think about the style of the stuff pack, which isn't really smart of me because I knew it was an Art Deco style, but when I started building, all I was thinking about was butlers and vanity tables, and Victorian just fits so perfect with butlers and vanity tables that I really didn't think further about all of the other objects in the house. So when I was finished building this and I downloaded the pack and I went through all the items before I build it a little bit further, I came to the conclusion that the style that I built didn't fit the pack. So yeah, this house is very Victorian at this point. But if you saw the screenshot, then you know it's going to change. So I do change the exterior a bit. I make it a little bit bigger. So this is a bit small. I am going to extend the penthouse a few times. The manor a few times. So you will see some little tedious bits in the video. I didn't cut them out because I really wanted you guys to see what I was doing, and I'm going to try and give you my train of thought while I was changing the shape. But anyways, I am going to replace all the windows, so the windows are not going to stay. The outer wallpaper, I'm going to change some bits. Other bits are going to stay with the brick wallpaper, and I do like the brick wallpaper. It looks very luxurious and glamorous, and it's a luxurious, no, not luxurious, it's a glamorous vintage stuff pack. So I do think that after the changes, this house really does fit in quite nice with the pack. But as it is at this point, it doesn't really fit in. It's more of a Victorian styled house. But I have to say, I really like this little Victorian house, and I think I did save the house in my library, but I need to check if I still have it. Maybe I'm going to furnish it and put it on the gallery as a Victorian house as well. But in the end, it's more of a not a Victorian manor, just a normal, I don't know which style manor I'm making. I'm really confused about the style, I have to say, but it's very glamorous. It's glamorous on the inside. It's very vintage, so it does really belong to the stuff pack name. But yeah, this is just a little mistake that I made. So I think I lost an hour. I think an hour on this build, making it look so very Victorian. If I went with the style that I had in the end, I think this video would have been a bit shorter. But I have to say, I did sped up the video a little bit faster because it was 3 hours long and I wanted everything to be in it, and I didn't want this to be a two-part video, so this video is a bit faster than you guys are used to. Anyways, doing the garden, trying to make it look very fancy and glamorous. So yeah, I wanted a very large fountain in the middle. I mean, a fountain screams money to me, and glamour and luxurious. I don't know, it really fits in with a manor or a mini mansion very well. So I have to say, this house has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and one of the bedrooms is the butler's bedroom. I am using it as a butler's bedroom, and there's of course a master bedroom and a guest bedroom or a kid's bedroom or a teen bedroom, whatever you want to use it for. It does have a double bed, so there are 2 bedrooms with double beds and 1 bedroom with a single bed, but the bedroom with a single bed is the butler's bedroom. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to play with the butler. I haven't played yet. I really just started building as soon as the pack came out, and then I did this voiceover that I'm doing right here, and when I'm finished with this, I'm going to play, and yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit fun before I need to go to bed, because it's almost 11 o'clock here in Belgium, and I think this video will be uploaded this night somewhere, so in European time, I think 3 o'clock in the night. So I don't think much European subscribers are going to watch this, but maybe you guys in America, it's not going to be that late yet. Anyways, I did wanted to implement a large pool, and I love the little rose petals in the pool. It looks so nice, and I know that the fountain isn't centered. I am going to center everything before upload, because I do mess up the landscaping a little bit with all of the changing of the exterior of the house, but everything will be adjusted and everything will be centered before uploading and looking perfect. So if you want to download this from the gallery, you can. It's on it right now. Just search my Origin ID LoveSimplySim, or the hashtag LoveSimplySim, or hashtag SimandPhoenix, or click the link in the description. There's a link to the gallery, and there's a link to my Mediafire for the people who don't like to use the gallery. Okay, so that's all the download information. I'm getting a sore throat. That was a lot of words for me to say. So I think, no, we are not finishing up the exterior. I do work on that a little bit more. Yeah, so the landscaping, a little bit detailing, of course. I love using the terrain paint. I think with terrain paint, everything looks just a little bit better and realistic. So here, making the mansion or the manor a bit larger, because I realized that it's a bit tiny and I couldn't fit in 3 bedrooms, and I really wanted 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms was the minimum for this house, so I needed to stretch it out a bit. Maybe I should have made it a bit wider as well, but like I said, I wasn't really thinking when I started to build. I just had this beautiful picture of this Victorian house in my mind, and I wanted to build it ASAP. And yeah, this is what you get when you don't plan your builds. There will be some mistakes, but I do think I save the house in the end. I really do like this house, and I did place some Sims in it, and it's in my current house, in my current save. I placed oh my gosh, a very rich Sim here with her husband. They are married and hoping to have one day a child. I don't think she's going to get children. I don't think she is fertile, because you can make your Sims fertile and non-fertile, I think, in CAS. So I don't think she's able to have children, so she's going to adopt. But anyways, there is very rich Sims living here. I'm trailing off because yeah, so sorry. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Did I say it's almost 11 o'clock here? Usually I go to bed at 10. Yes, I'm that kind of girl. I cannot stay up late very long. That's not something I can do. But to be honest, I always get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's maybe a reason that I really cannot stay up that late. I mean, in the weekends, I do stay up late. So on Sunday, it's my free day, and then Saturday night, I do stay up like 1 or 2 in the morning, but that's the only day of the week that I do that, and then I sleep in the day after to like noon. So yeah, oh my gosh. Anyways, I think we are almost going into the inside of the house, and as you can see, I changed the exterior quite a bit. It's not that Victorian anymore, and I like that I made the roof a bit rounder. What I'm doing right here, the whole style just really changes up, and it looks more as a house that you see like in Paris maybe. You have those really large houses. oh my gosh, it's not really a mansion, it's not an estate, something in between a house and a manor. It looks something like that, what you see in Paris. So yeah, I really like the house. It looks very beautiful and romantic. So almost finished with the detailing outside. I know it took me quite a while. I think over an hour and a half. Everything for the outside, it took me an hour and a half, and for furnishing inside also an hour and a half. So yeah, that's it for this little section, just tidying up the garden a bit. So yeah, so the inside layout. So on the left there is going to be the living room, and I wanted the living room to be very spacious because it's a glamorous house, a very luxurious house. So I didn't want to cram everything in. So the living room is very large. There is a fireplace, a little lounge section. There is also a dining room, but the dining room is combined with the kitchen. That wasn't in my original plan. I wanted a separate dining room, but yeah, like I said, I made the house way too small. So I'm going to redo this, by the way, but then I'm going to do it right and make it a proper mansion or something like that. Maybe even try a Art Deco house. But I have to say, Art Deco is not my strongest style. I have, I think, tried Art Deco once, maybe twice. Failed completely. I mean, it's hard building Art Deco in The Sims because Art Deco, the architecture from the outside, I mean, inside you can, that's not really that hard, but the outer shell of the houses are, you have those rounded walls, and you can't do that in The Sims. So I tried it with rounded fencing on top of the roof, and it kind of looked like a round wall. So yeah, it was a kind of Art Deco house. I did not put it on the gallery because I was not proud of that house. I did not make a video of it. But that's a style that I need to really practice in more. So maybe something that I'm going to try again, maybe in the Christmas vacation. I'm going to sit and just learn myself how to do that. But for now, we are going to do it like this. And yeah, I really like this. I mean, I love the colors. The only thing that I don't like of the back, there are two things I don't like. So I don't like the couch. I would love the couch if they didn't include those pillows. I think the pillows are hideous. I mean, you have a black and gold couch, and then there are blue pillows. I mean, come on, why blue? I don't like the combination of black and gold and blue. That's just not something that I really like. So I don't like the couch that much. I think only in the white recolor I like it, and there is a purplish pink recolor that I like, but in this recolor I don't like it, and that's a shame because the black and gold is something that I use a lot. So that's one thing that I don't like from the pack. And there was another thing that I really didn't like, but I've forgotten. So it's not that important, I think. Oh, I didn't like that there weren't enough paintings. I mean, there's just one painting with 3 recolors. That's just not enough. I hoped that there were more paintings, and when I was looking at the live stream, I really thought that there were more paintings. Oh, and I don't like that fox fur rug. That's right. I don't like the texture. It doesn't look like fox fur for me. It looks like a bat mat. I don't like it. So there are 3 things that there are 2 objects that I don't like, and 1 thing that I'm disappointed about. But other than that, I really like the pack. I just like the thought that my sim can really dress herself up so she can change her outfits with the wardrobe on Get Together, and now she can do her makeup before she goes out to work, or I don't know, goes out to town, to the disco. I always forget that name, it's every video, but you guys know what a disco is, right? So when she goes out to that, or a club, or the lounge, or maybe the karaoke bar, she can just dress up and be fabulous. And I do play with wealthy Sims a lot. I mean, they always start out poor, usually, sometimes not, but usually they start out poor and work their way up to be rich. But yeah, now most of my Sims are rich, so I'm very happy with the vanity table. So I did make I did replace the windows on the back with very large modern windows, as you guys can see. I don't think it takes away from the look of this house. I think it really fits in, because you can see, you can look at this house as a renovated Victorian house, which it actually is, because I've built a Victorian house and I renovated it in the progress, and the owners put in some really large windows for some light. And yeah, I just really like that section, because now you can really see the swimming pool. So yeah, I'm really happy with myself at the moment. I really like this build, and I have to say I'm just really enjoying building in The Sims again. I had a little point, I think it was a month or two ago, that I didn't like building that much anymore. And that's just because, I don't know, I didn't like playing it. But now, since the City Living expansion pack, I'm having so much fun playing with the game. Is just, I don't know, it's really addicting. At first it wasn't, it was enjoyable, but playing, so actually playing wasn't that addictive. Building was, for me building was very addictive, but playing with the Sims, you know, real gameplay wasn't. I had my ups and downs, but now it's very addictive. I cannot stop playing, and yeah, it's just like in The Sims 3 again. So yeah, really happy with the Sims team at the moment. So I'm hoping that you guys are still following me, because I am aware that I'm going from one subject to another, and yeah, that's just because I'm very tired, and so sorry. I hope that you guys can still follow my train of thought. So yeah, this is the kitchen and the dining room, and I know that the kitchen is very small, and like I said, I should have made it bigger, but I like the layout, I really do. So I like that the living room is that large, and that you have a little lounge area on the back where maybe they can drink some cocktails or something like that. Oh, I forgot to put in a bar. That's it. I should have put in a bar. But that's okay, I can do that in another build, because this is not the last build with this pack. And I'm using quite a lot of mirrors, by the way. I just saw myself putting in those mirrors, and there are mirrors everywhere. And it's just because the mirrors are one of my favorite objects. So I love the mirrors, the vanity table, and the world globe. I'm looking forward to using that world globe in the game. Yeah, it's just really fun. And of course the butler. I'm curious on how that works. It looked like a lot of fun in the live stream. So yeah, I'm not sure what I should expect of the butler, but I think it's going to be fun. I will, of course, give you guys a little update in my next video on how I felt like, how it was playing with the butler. So yeah, this is the first bathroom of the house, and we are almost finished with the ground floor. And yeah, this is the floor that I do put in the most of the time. I mean, the bedrooms are going to go a bit faster, because of course it's not that much space to furnish. And yeah, I really like furnishing bedrooms, by the way. Bedrooms are my favorite rooms to furnish at this point. And especially master bedrooms with a ensuite, bathroom, and a walk-in closet. I mean, those are the things that I really like to do in the games. And of course, kids' bedrooms. But that's something totally different. Anyways, you're trying to figure out how I wanted those 3 bedrooms to come. So I knew I wanted the master bedroom to go on the right side. But on the left, I wanted the bedrooms to be even. But in the end, the butler's bedroom is going to be very, very small. So there's just one single bed, a closet, and a mirror and a plant, and I think that's it. He's not getting anything else. Oh, and a side table with a lamp, of course, so he can like read a book in bed. But yeah, it's a really, really small living quarters for the butler, so I hope he doesn't mind. I don't think so. I'm going to lock him in there so that only he can use that bedroom, because I don't want the other Sims sleeping there. So yay, the vanity table. So here I was like, which table do I want to use in this bedroom? And for this bedroom, I'm using the more classical one. And in the other bedroom, I'm using the more modern looking vanity table. So yeah. I am going to change the color scheme a bit. So I'm going to use a little bit more black in this room. And I am changing the bed to the purple recolor, which is really nice. It looks very glamorous and royal. I don't know. I like the purple. And I mean, yeah, I said it a few times before about purple, gold, and black and white. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Those 4 colors really work well together. Anyways, we are almost finished with the video. I think it's like 4 minutes before we go into the screenshots. So if you guys are interested in my schedule, there is a link in the description. Just click on the link and you can see what is coming for this week. I do try and update the schedule every week, but keep in mind the schedule can change without notice. I try not to, but it can change. So yeah, here you can see I added in some purple elements, and now it looks all very cohesive. It ties in so beautifully, and yeah, it looks great. I have to say, it looks great. This is one of my favorite houses. It just gets better and better at this point. And I love the flooring, by the way. So the black and white flooring, it reminds me a little bit of the Gossip Girl penthouse. So I have been watching Gossip Girl, by the way, this past oh my god, not the past days, yesterday. Yesterday I have been watching 7 episodes of Gossip Girl. It's addictive, so I never watched the show, and someone in the comment section recommended a build, and she wanted me to build the Waldorf penthouse. Am I saying that correctly? Which I'm totally going to do. And I was like, let's do some research first before I'm going to build something like that, because I never saw the series before and it's so addictive. I can't stop watching. So if you haven't ever seen Gossip Girl, you really, really should. It's on Netflix, and yeah, it's a blast, really. So yeah, almost finished with the video. So I wanted here, what am I doing right here? So I wanted to enlarge the butler's bedroom, and I wanted him to have a double bed, but I just couldn't make it fit. So everything that I'm doing here, I am going to reverse again, and in the end, he's getting a single bed. I just couldn't make it work. It looked very cramped, and that's just something that I didn't want to do. Of course, I could have used the space where the seating area is for the butler maybe, but I wanted that to be very open because the house wouldn't look that luxurious anymore if I would enclose that with like a bathroom or another room. That's not something that I wanted for this house. So this is the adjoined bathroom, so the butler and the guest are sharing a bath, but this is the largest bathroom of the house. So as you saw in the master bedroom, that bathroom is kind of small. It's just a bath, a toilet, and a sink. And this one, it's more spacious. There are 2 sinks, so they don't need to share a sink. They do need to share a bath. But downstairs there's a shower as well, so there's enough options for your sim. And I couldn't, yeah, I just needed to make that pink. I don't know why. I just saw that pink recolor and I was like, I need to use that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. We are at the end at this point. So if you liked it, don't forget to leave a like. And if you loved it and you haven't subscribed, please do, because then you would never ever miss a video of mine. So yeah, that's it. So I hope that you guys have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.